It is testing day in the Grizzly Glass Garage, and fun fact, that pokey bit on the top of the cap is to poke a hole in the seal. The more you know. Today's test is all because of you. Can you solder hobby came that already has rub and buff on it? Yikes, that was a mess. Anyways, shout out to my bestie from another nestie, Glass Tuna, for telling me to rub it on with an old sock. It actually went on so much better than that brush. I am now saving all socks with holes in them for the sole purpose, nice, of using them with rub and tug. After letting these bits of hobby came sit for a day, we were ready to solder them to some glass and see what happens. Another fun fact, I don't know what's going to happen when I do any of my tests. This could blow up in my face, create a quantum black hole that devours the world, or somehow put another hole in my sock. Long story short, you experiencing this video is the same experience I had conducting the test. Okay, I was genuinely surprised at how well this actually worked. Not only could you still solder the hobby came to foil, but you could also solder the ends together. Since the R&B, rub and buff abbreviation, since the R&B is a wax, this just felt like warm wax when I touched it after soldering. It didn't smear, didn't drip, and it didn't melt off. So what happens if we wash it? Because after soldering, you always need to wash your work. I was fully prepared to take these circles the full distance with a wash, patina, and polish to see if there was a fail point. And what did we learn? There is definitely a fail point. I would not have expected the cleaning process to wash off wax. We learned with the white piece that scrubbing directly on the hobby came was a surefire way to remove 80% of the R&B. While trying my best to avoid the hobby came with the toothbrush, only removed maybe 20% of it, but still, there are flaws. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tap the follow button if you enjoy seeing stained glass art get created one process at a time, with tips, tricks, and tests like this added to the mix. But now I'm curious, what would have happened if I spray painted the hobby came after applying the wax? Probably wouldn't have cleaned off. Oh God, do I need to do this all over again?